What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I got some special guests in the building, and we're gonna have ourselves a nice conversation. To introduce these guys, this is my little homie Ricky, and this is my little brother Hughes, Lamont. So these fellas, we were all stationed together here at Fort Stewart, and just for an introduction, so these two guys, you have phases in your life, and you meet people, a lot of people in each phase of your life. You have main characters and you have extras. In this phase of my life, these two gentlemen have grown to be main characters type deal. So I just wanted to get their perspective and their ideas on a few things. And we're gonna start there. So we'll start with you, Mr. Ricky, first. What's your name? Where you from? Why did you join the Army? And what is your why within staying in the Army? Luckily, I also only have one mic because if everybody had a mic here, little Ricky would probably talk all night. So,
No, I'm talking for real. All right. So you said, what's my name?
what's your name?
Yeah.
Where you from?
My name Ricky. I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina. You said what now?
Your purpose of joining the military. Your
My,
why.
my why for joining the military. My why was to build my leadership skills in order to lead my family and lead other people in like life coaching, stuff like that. And also to be stable and also to become a doctor and build my portfolio to for my real estate. That's it.
Right on.
What's your money, man?
Lamont.
All right, so I'm Lamont. Shit, some people call me Huey, Hughes, Big Dog, all type of names. But you call me Lamont today. So I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. It's not Louisville, it's not Louisville, Louisville. All right. But my why that I joined the military, simply put, this is structure. You got discipline in it, but for what I found out by joining, these two guys right here, like we have a lot of good times. And over the years, really, like these became my brothers. So when you outside and you doing whatever you doing before you join, this give you a nice purpose until you know what your full purpose is. And that's what I realized. And that was really my why, my purpose. But when it come down to it, why I stay, oh, it's family, but also it's so much more like, I ain't gonna lie. When it come down to it, it's benefits too. It's like it's benefits in this. It's benefits. So when you get to it, it's gonna be a lot of benefits. VA loans, everything. And yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Good answer. Good answer. So, one question I do have, this is a question I see a lot of people ask kind of in interview settings, but even though this is an interview, this is just a conversation. But if you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question.
I loaded.
Dead or alive? It would have to be Elon Musk. It would have to be Elon Musk. Because, first off, he's from Africa. That's first off.
One part.
I don't know. I don't know what part. But first off, he's from Africa. So how was that experience? Second off, like, how did he come and how did he get this mindset to be where he is now? Like, that's like amazing to come, like, to be like at the top of like the food chain as far as technology, because it was like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, like with all the money and all of that. But now it's like everybody be like Elon Musk. You get all of that power, all of that money, all of that, respect. Like, how did you? What stem? Like, what made him get to that point? Like, what mindset? What is your routine every day in order to maintain that? So that's the type of stuff I would like to know, for sure.
Right on, right on.
All right. To keep it in Africa. Hey, did I laugh? Honestly, though, when I really look into it and starting to read, it's only one person I would like to have dinner with. I'm sure y'all know who this man is. Mansa Musa.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes. So I ain't trying to be, I wouldn't want to be around him just because of his riches to just get it. But I'm a handout. Not so much that, but the knowledge, bro.
Now I've heard. Hold that real quick.
1 second. I know it's your channel, brother. I know it's your channel, but 1 second, I'm gonna give it right to you. But understand, it had to come from something, right? Like he wasn't just alchemy or anything like that, just growing it, but he knew how to maintain it, as well as grow an entire empire that was a stronghold and stretched vastly over the. Honestly, they could have called Africa Mansa if they wanted to. So when it come down to it, to just have dinner with him, to just pick his brain, that would be my guy.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Leading off of that, I was watching a video a few days ago. I can't remember who it was talking, but Mansa Musa came up, and they were like, the big capitalism is like, a big term like in politics or like during election season. And they said basically that Mansa Musa created the most like toxic form of capitalism. So yeah, he was rich and he was very successful monetarily, but do you think that his form of capitalism would work for other countries or would work for long term in the world?
It's a long answer and it's a short answer.
Okay.
The short answer would be no, it will not work.
Yes.
The long answer is he showed that it did work.
He did?
Of course not for long, 'cause he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
He had a
Everybody
goal.
dies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
He had a great run.
man, long run, it's pros and cons, honestly,
For sure.
in any economic system. So when it comes to that, I'm not sure how toxic it was, so I'm gonna have to really look back and actually probably check myself as well, just to make sure that's not somebody I'm just blindly looking up to and following. But with that said, we all a little toxic at times. We are in the military. If you want to be honest with it, so I may be blindly following
Understandable.
a system that I would still, even today, try if I had the opportunity.
All right, so if you had to pick one, what is, in your opinion, the most interesting conspiracy theory that you've heard? I know you're into that.
Oh man, you said the most interesting?
Yeah, the most interesting, yeah.
Not that if it's true or not.
No, it doesn't have to be true. The truth is subjective. Let me hold this. In my courses, I'm pursuing my master's, and a couple classes ago, I had to write. It was a class on persuasion, so I had to write a paper on whether the truth is objective or subjective. So as I was writing this paper, I came to PT one day and I asked my good buddy Lamont how he felt about whether the truth was subjective or objective. And it's of my opinion that all truths are subjective. They're subjective to your experiences, your knowledge, your intellect level, all those things, but that's another big argument. But anyway, conspiracy theories. What's your most interesting one?
It would have to be Titanic.
Elaborate.
Why it sank. There were three major players on the Titanic. It was supposed to be a meeting that was held there, and it sunk because of that. Allegedly.
I have to do my research on that one. What about you?
Shit, my fault. But honestly, it'll have to be the Manchurian Candidate. As you know, it goes into the MK Ultra. It's an actual operation at the moment. It's slipping my mind, but it's an operation where basically the super soldiers out there that's sleeper agents in a sense. So with them being sleeper agents, they don't realize that they're under control, and at any time, whoever is running the operation can hit a switch. And once they hit a switch, they can make them do whatever needs to be done. So it could be potential. In the conspiracy, it's potential assassinations, I believe kidnappings, murders, as well as just when it comes down to it, they have no recollection of them being a candidate. So,
What country is this in?
oh, so I know of the U.S. We are one. It's a conspiracy. So surprisingly, we are the superpower of right now. But Russia and it's a few more of the top powerful countries that allegedly has these Manchurian candidates. If I'm saying that right, is it the Mercurian or Manchurian? I heard both of them, so I'm gonna say Manchurian.
I might have to look into that. I never heard of that. All right, so to wrap things up, we're all 25 plus here, and we've all had lives before the military and living life within the military. So if you just had to give one very vague piece of advice to anybody that might watch this to help progress their life, what would it be?
As far as military wise or
No, life in general.
life wise, one piece of advice.
One, yes. Uno.
That's powerful. That's powerful.
Well, here, I'll start off while you think.
Go ahead.
Mine's very simple. At the end of the day gonna end. And that is very like elementary if you on face value, but to me, it helps me get through the day. It doesn't matter how tough, how sad you might be, how tough the day was, how long the day was. At the end of the day, every day is gonna end and you get to restart, roll out of bed, try rolling out on the other side, but you get to restart your day. God willing, you get to restart your day every day. So just always remember at the end of the day gonna end.
Man, I gotta give two. I can't give one.
Give two then.
Get 1% better every day.
Okay, I like that.
If you can get 1% better every day, that's gonna stack up
Brick by
for
brick.
the year, brick by brick, stone by stone, and you're gonna be the master at the end of it. And it's gonna teach you consistency and everything, right? And the number one thing I can say before anything else is mindset. Your mindset is number one. Before you get money, before you get power, before you get respect, before you get everything, your mindset is more important than anything. Before you get your passion, everything, your mindset. It has to be structured properly so you can be successful in whatever that you're doing.
I like that.
Hey, those some good ones, fella. I ain't gonna lie. I can't top that. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta top it.
Nah. My input would be to control the things that you're able to control. So there's a lot of things that you get riled up about that is out of our hands.
For sure.
But it's also those nuances and the smaller things that we're able to control that not only set us apart, but also keep us grounded. At the end of the day, if you got a great foundation, anything is possible.
Facts.
So that's that.
Well, we appreciate you guys tuning into our video. Like the video, comment your favorite parts or any input that you have, any questions you would have rather us talk about, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. That means Louisville, and that was just a peace sign. There's no nothing crazy going on here.